Who's got two thumbs and finally showed up? This guy.
This guy. Me personally, and I know you haven't, and I'm pretty sure you have, no fan in wrestling is understanding why did we move Bray Wyatt.
Story that was out there going around the internet, making its rounds, I don't know if it came from Meltzer or not, but was that Wyatt was supposed to win at WrestleMania, and then at the last minute Vince changed his mind. Bray didn't understand it at the time, but you know, okay, whatever, if it's rabbit maybe once. And then they go and he's told, I think that day, or maybe like a day or two before, oh, by the way, you're going to Raw. So now it actually makes sense why, what?
Oh, because it was related.
Oh, why it makes sense now why they didn't put him over at WrestleMania, as annoying as that is.
I think I heard this, I don't remember what the source is, but I did hear that Bray was also kind of, not really promised, but told that when he dropped it at Mania, that he was going to re-feud for it and regain the belt in the summer. Like
that's right.
So I think, and then they told him he was going to Raw, so that's where I think his irritation came into, because it's like, you keep changing everything on me.
But Bray, being the professional he is, he's still trying to make it work. Let's talk about Bray and Balor a little bit, because Bray Wyatt, he came out at the end of Balor's concussion, and
so you probably didn't know
which is probably why Jinder Mahal went to SmackDown and got jobbed immediately. But he came out and he started jawing with Balor, and they're setting up a feud down the road. I'd be interested in that, but unfortunately, that no matter who wins that feud, there's a negative there. I think Balor can absorb the feud loss, more than Bray can, because Bray cannot lose another feud. He lost the feud to Orton. He's lost the feud to Cena. They lost the feud to the Shield as the Wyatt family.
I thought they won that.
That's a toss-up.
Okay. Take 2 seconds and remember what happened afterwards.
But
the Shield won that feud.
But if you look at with Bray Wyatt, the upside for him being on Raw is now he gets to showcase on a different stage. He's back home, but we're going to see something new. But you're looking at Bray Wyatt. At some point, the feud I'm looking forward to, the Balor thing, I'll watch.
Yeah, it would be an interesting early feud.
But Balor, Braun, I want to watch that, because now I want to. Bray and Braun.
Yeah, I was gonna say Balor, Braun. That's well, and that was something that I don't know if it was you that brought it up. Yeah, it was you that brought it up yesterday. Where how much do they acknowledge that Braun was part of the Wyatt family at one point? Because they've kind of gotten away from it. You had that bit shortly after he split, like they split up the Wyatt family. Bray came back from injury, and you had, I forget what match it was, but you had a Survivor Series? Yeah, it was the build-up to Survivor Series, where you had the two of them kind of acknowledge that they were part of the Wyatt family, and Braun kind of turned his back, and they haven't mentioned it since. So do you bring that up, or is it like, okay, that's in the past?
You have to get away from it if you're going to continue to build Braun up.
Like maybe make a nod to it early and then move on. Is the most.
But in all honesty, because we spent how many months with Braun build up? Yeah. Now we're going to Braun is in the Andre Memorial, and eliminated second, first, whatever it was.
Yeah, but then
so
they paid him back by allowing him to eat an ambulance.
Right, but you're still looking at. You have Braun is just coming out, and Brie does his entrance music.
Braun!
Thank you, Brie. The feuds on Raw kind of have a little bit more of a, okay, yeah, this can be a good thing. We can move forward and maybe build something. With the fact you bring Bray over against the Balor, you move away from some other stuff. But
Samoa Joe.
That's
Bray Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe with anybody. In fact, I think his first feud should be with Kurt Hawkins, just to reestablish Hawkins. Sorry. All right.
There's nothing wrong with Kurt Hawkins.
No, except his character. So it needs
there is
repair.
nothing. I am going to say this. There is nothing wrong with Kurt Hawkins. Point. Continue.
I'm going to be filming a separate video shortly about every 10 things that are wrong with Kurt Hawkins. But no, I mean, you could do a lot of stuff. Like Raw really kind of made out with the top end of the trades, you know, because they got Bray, and we are the four of us are all big Bray Wyatt guys. Like we love and respect everything he's tried to do. But yeah, the WWE has you know the smoke and mirror stuff. He's really got to get away from the spooky stuff because it plays off as silly. Like the WrestleMania thing, from what Golden Boy was talking about, that the hocus pocus stuff in his match with Orton at WrestleMania worked with the crowd. It looked like crap on TV, and became one of the more funny memes I saw over the next week because everybody was memeing it.
Yeah.
All these new guys coming over. You had are we missing anybody?
Kalisto. I want to bring Kalisto up.
Okay,
because Kalisto, and I think this is actually a really good move for Kalisto because maybe not at first, but you can move him to the cruiserweights, and he.
Well, I think
makes
this is opening the door for him to go to the cruiserweights.
That's what it was for.
Okay, well, cause,
Yeah.
I mean, they moved Sin Cara over, so Sin Cara went to SmackDown. Which, okay, I mean, I guess you could put Sin Cara in matches there. It
We
makes
just
sense.
traded mask for mask.
Well, because Sin Cara was kind of in the cruiserweights.
Because we don't even know if that's
Well-
the original Kalisto.
But no, I like how Kalisto went there because he can go to that division. And
Could be
now,
Rey Mysterio.
instead of just Neville, TJ Perkins, well, if they build him right, and Aries, now you have like Kalisto in there, and then you have all those other guys that are getting undershot, but now you have your big names, more of them, and now it's even bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're not even. Well, that is gonna be what they're gonna use him for.
Right.
I would rather they would have kept Kalisto over on SmackDown and actually given him something to do.
Right.
Bring on Gran Metalik.
Reunite the Lucha Dragons, even, you know, because
That gives you another tag team. But
right, which SmackDown kind of needs at the moment.
Well, they do, but if you would bring them back, then you're actually looking at a possibility with the Usos going against those two. The whole thing is the Lucha Dragon thing just skid to a halt. It caught on people lucha, and then if you're not a fan of lucha, you're not a fan of lucha. It's just that's that.
Real quick, before we get to the top guys that they sent over to so then you got Apollo Crews going to Raw. It was weird because he was the first one announced.
Yeah.
And it was done on the website as WWE.com. Broke the story that the first pick is Apollo Crews because Kurt Angle likes guys who smile and do nothing else.